We are live.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. I would like to call to order the joint meeting of the boards of directors of the San Joaquin Hills Transportation Corridor Agency and the Foothill Eastern Transportation Corridor Agency. Today is January 14th. It is 9:30. And we are going to begin our meeting with an invocation led by Director Heft, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Director Penaloza. Please stand.
Lord, we come before you now today, and we just ask you for your blessings on this meeting. We know that people have been through so much in the last year. In 2020, we put that behind us in the rearview mirror, Lord, and we look forward to 2021. We look forward to good things happening this year, good things happening for our drivers, Lord, and for the people on the road every day, Lord. Please protect them, Lord. Please give us creative ways to help them and to make our streets and our roads a better place, Lord. And just thank you for the decisions we're about to make in certain areas, Lord. Give us wisdom, and we thank you in your name. Amen.
Amen.
So do I just begin?
Yes, go ahead, Director Penaloza.
So
Thank you.
everybody, please rise for our flag if you haven't already done so, and put your right hand over your heart. I have a flag on my background, which is why I have my camera off, just in case no one else had a flag nearby. And repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
And to
the republic
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Director. The first item on today's special calendar is to welcome 4 new member city representatives onto our board, and we will be administering the oath of office. I do look forward to meeting and getting to know each of our new directors and seeing your participation and your contribution to the agency's continued success. We do have 4 new board members, and we will be administering the oath of office to 3 of them because Farah Khan has already had that oath administered to her. So at this point, I would like to ask Richard Hurt, Trevor O'Neill, and Austin Lombard to please stand and raise your right hand. And I will be reading the oath of office, and then at the end, I'd like for you to each individually say, I do. So please raise your right hand. Do you, Richard Hurt, Trevor O'Neill, Austin Lombard, solemnly swear that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that you take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which you are about to enter. And please reply with, I do. And first, Director Hurt.
I do.
And Director O'Neill.
I do.
And Director Lombard.
I do.
Thank you. Thank you. And again, Director Khan was previously sworn in. So we now have our 4 new directors. And again, we truly welcome you to this board. I will now ask the clerk to call the roll.
Vice Chair Will O'Neill.
Here.
Director Connors.
Here.
Alternate Foley. Director Hess,
Here?
Director James,
Here.
Director Minigar,
Present.
Director Hurt,
Here.
Director Victoric,
Here.
Director Beal,
Here.
Director Chafee,
Present.
Director Wong,
I am here.
Director Lombard,
Here.
Director Miller,
Here.
Director Murphy,
Here.
Director Trevor O'Neill,
Here.
Director Voigt,
Here.
Director Ward,
Present.
Chair Kelly,
Here.
Director Bartlett,
Here.
Director Khan,
Anthony Kuo here for Director Khan.
Director Penaloza,
Present.
Director Taylor,
Here.
Director Wagner,
Here.
Director Chamberlain.
Here.
Looping back, alternate Foley. Madam Chair, noting the absence of alternate Foley, we have quorum on both boards.
Thank you, and thank you all for being here this morning. Our first item on the agenda now is public comment. So I'll ask the clerk to please read any public comments that have come in.
Madam Chair, we've received one public comment, and at this time, I'd like to remind everyone during live public broadcasting, members of the public may address the joint boards of directors regarding any items within the subject matter jurisdiction of the joint boards of directors, but no action may be taken on off-agenda items unless authorized by law. Comments shall be limited, to 3 minutes per person and 20 minutes for all comments unless the chair, subject to the approval of both boards of directors, set different time limits. I will now begin with the first public comment. The public comment is from Jay Doe. Dear boards of directors and everyone listening, I started following the TCA and the toll roads a few years ago due to an issue that has since been resolved. I kept keeping tabs on the agency out of habit, and then, because it was entertaining with all the petty arguing with the San Clemente people, I was watching like that meme of Michael Jackson eating popcorn. It's like our very own local version of that television program, Parks and Rec. Then the San Clemente people started going way overboard, led by Michelle Schumacher. It got to be annoying and irritating, but I kept tuning in. But enough is enough. That's why I've decided to write and submit a public comment. Everyone listening, take whatever Michelle Schumacher and her cronies say about TCA with a grain of salt. They are being advised by Harvey Englander's PR firm. Look him up and you'll learn all about how he uses PR to take down big brands and organizations. The city of San Clemente just renewed another contract with him for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Look it up. His number one job is to take down the TCA. Michelle is his puppet. Will the TCA boards of directors ever fact check public comments? Nearly everything Michelle Schumacher and her cronies say and write is PR spin. Just enough facts to barely qualify as factual. She always points out how much TCA spends on PR, but she and San Clemente are the only ones with a PR firm now, and they are paying a pretty penny. On Facebook, Michelle Schumacher posts old stories, old receipts, old everything. Old, old, old. She lets people believe it's new, and the San Clemente reps on the TCA's board just let it happen. They fan the flame, and Harvey Englander and Michelle Schumacher dance around it. Sincerely, Jay Doe. End of public comment.
Thank you. That concludes our public comments for this morning. And we will now continue with the special calendar. Today's special calendar is also the election of both boards' leadership. I can say from experience that this distinction does come with some hard work, but it is an honor to represent TCA and to work with all of our member cities, as we always seek consensus on policy issues and give staff direction on where we want the agencies headed. I'm sure we'll continue our tradition of selecting steadfast believers in the value of the agency and protecting the voting power of South County cities while also ensuring the agencies continue our practice of sound fiscal decisions and transparency. I firmly believe that the TCA has some bright days in front of us, and I look forward to being part of this group. Our first election will be for the San Joaquin Hills Chair and Vice Chair, and our past practice has been to have the chair and vice chair serve for two years. However, we do need to have an election for that. So at this point, I will start with nominations for the San Joaquin Hills Chair.
I'd like to make a nomination. Director Heft?
Director Heft?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Chair Kelly. I wanted to let everyone know I've had the opportunity to get to know Trish, and I really believe she takes her responsibilities as an elected official very seriously. And in the time that she has been chair of San Joaquin, I've been very impressed with her patience and incredible sense of professionalism. And as I'm sure everyone will agree, it's not easy to chair an organization such as the TCA. So I would like to proudly nominate her to be the chair for San Joaquin.
This is Cynthia Connors. I'll second that.
Thank you, Director Heft, for the kind words, and Director Connors.
And
Thank
Cynthia,
you.
again, while I'm at it, I will nominate Will O'Neill as vice chair.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you off until we finish this current election, and then I will circle right back to you, Director Connors. Are there any additional nominations for chair of the San Joaquin Hills? With that, I will close the nominations. When there is only one nomination, we will still do a roll call vote, and your answer will be yes or no. If there are more than one nominees, we have a different procedure, which we'll talk about if appropriate. So I'll ask the clerk to call the roll call vote.
Chair Kelly,
Yes.
Vice Chair Will O'Neill,
Yes.
Director Bartlett,
Yes.
Director Connors,
Yes.
Alternate Foley, Director Heft,
Yes.
Director James,
Yes.
Director Khan,
Yes.
Director Minigar,
Yes.
Director Hurt,
Yes.
Director Penaloza,
Yes.
Director Taylor,
Yes.
Director Vixoric,
Yes.
Director Wagner. Director Wagner, noting the absence of alternate Foley and Director Wagner, the motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. Thank you all for your confidence. I appreciate being able to serve in this capacity on this board with all of you wonderful directors. And we now will ask for a nomination for the San Joaquin Hills Vice Chair. And I did hear Director Connors. I'll go to you first.
Thank you. I nominate Will O'Neill to be reelected.
And I'd like to second that. And Will did ask me to nominate him, so Cynthia stole my thunder.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay, but
I appreciate, thank you, Cynthia.
And I did want to, also say something about Will. I believe he brings a quiet and reserved, but very sharp presence to our organization. And when he speaks, it's always with thoughtful purpose. So I'm nominated, or I am honored rather, to second him.
Thank you. We have a nomination and a second for Will O'Neill. Are there any additional nominations for Vice Chair of San Joaquin Hills? Hearing none, I close the nominations, and I will ask the clerk again for a roll call vote. Again, your answer will be yes or no, since there is only one nominee.
Chair Kelly,
Yes.
Vice Chair Will O'Neill,
Yes.
Director Bartlett,
Yes.
Director Connors,
Yes.
Alternate Foley, Director Heft,
Yes.
Director James,
Yes.
Director Khan,
Yes.
Director Minigar,
Yes.
Director Hurt,
Yes.
Director Penaloza,
Yes.
Director Taylor,
Yes.
Director Vixoric,
Yes.
Director Wagner, Director Wagner, you may be on mute. Noting the absence of alternate Foley and Director Wagner, the item passes unanimously.
Madam
Thank
Chair,
you.
Madam
Yes.
Chair Wagner, I got kicked off the call and just got back on, and I'm an aye for the item.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry about that. Thank you.
That's okay, right, George? Yeah, we'll record.
Madam Chair, if I could just say two things real quickly.
Yes. Vice Chair O'Neill?
First, I want to say thank you to Cynthia for nominating me a year ago. She gave me great advice about the vice chair position, and so I hope I've lived up to it. I think that we've had a very productive past year, so I wanted to say thank you for the nomination and the advice a year ago. And the second is I welcome all of our new members onto the board, and I look forward to working with all of you. We've made some good progress on our debt repayment, passing a debt repayment policy this past year, and in a year that would have potentially had devastating effects on the revenue for our San Joaquin board in particular. I want to say thank you to Ms. Potter for all of the work that she has done to make sure that not only are we staying afloat, but we're making all of our bond payments and following all of the indentures. So I just wanted to say thank you to our staff for the work that they've done, and I'm looking forward to continuing to work. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair O'Neill. Very well said. Thank you for those comments. We will now go to item number 3, which is Foothill Eastern item only, and this is the election of the board chair and vice chair. And as Chuck Puckett served as the Foothill Eastern vice chair and he was termed out, we do need to select 2 new directors to serve as leadership for the Foothill Eastern board. And I have considered the hard work of Director Peggy Wong, and I know her belief in the agency's value and the pivotal roles she plays in the region. And so I am happy to nominate Director Peggy Wong for chair of Foothill Eastern. Is there a second?
Director Murphy seconds.
You don't need seconds for nominations.
All right, thank you. Are there any other nominations for chair of Foothill Eastern? Then hearing none, I will close the nominations and I will ask the clerk to again do a roll call vote for Director Peggy Wong as chair.
Director Bartlett,
Yes.
Director Beal,
Yes.
Director Chafee, Director Wong,
Yes.
Director Kelly,
Yes.
Director Kong,
Yes.
Director Lombard,
Yes.
Director Miller,
Aye.
Director Murphy,
Yes.
Director Trevor O'Neill,
Yes.
Director Penaloza,
Yes.
Director Taylor,
Yes.
Director Voigt,
Yes.
Director Wagner,
Aye.
Director Ward,
Aye.
looping back, Director Chafee,
Yes, I'm sorry, I was muted. Yes.
the item passes unanimously.
Thank you, and congratulations to our new Chair Wong. And I will ask if you would like to make any brief comments at this time.
Yes, I do. Thank you, Chair Kelly. Thank you so much for nominating for this position, and thank you to the Foothill Eastern Board members for your support. And I look forward to working with all of you as we lead this agency. First, I want to welcome to all our new board members. This is a great board to be on, and the opportunity to serve Orange County and be an alternative way of traveling in Orange County. It puts us in a very unique position in Southern California. As we face 2021, we have the challenge of recovery from COVID, as well as ensuring the resiliency of this agency, especially the financial strength it's been placed by previous boards. And I look forward to working with all of you, especially with Amy, to ensure that we continue on a strong financial path. One of the challenges we will have to face is as we plan for the future. And one of those things that I look forward to working with all of you is to ensure that we come up with a environmental mitigation plan for the future, that as when we do pay off our debts, that we continue our obligation to preserve the open spaces and the various environmentally sensitive areas. And so I look forward to meeting all of you individually to come up with an idea of what we can do in the future for the environment and the protection of the open space. Again, thank you so much for your support, and I look forward to working with all of you. Thank you, Chair Kelly.
Thank you, Chair Wong. Thank you very much. I was just informed that we do not need seconds for nominations. So now we will turn to the Vice Chair of Foothill Eastern, and I will entertain a nomination for Vice Chair for Foothill
Madam
Eastern.
Chair, this is Director Murphy. I'd like to nominate if you're ready.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. I'd like to nominate Joe Miller from Dana Point as Vice Chair.
Okay, there is a nomination for Director Miller for Vice Chair. Are there any other nominations?
Madam Chair, Director Trevor O'Neill would like to nominate John Taylor.
A nomination of John Taylor, Director Taylor. All right. Are there any further nominations?
This is Director Penaloza. I'd like to second John Taylor as Vice Chair.
Okay, thank you. And we actually do not require a second, but thank you for that. And because we have more than one nomination, we will again be doing a roll call vote, but when you're called on, you'll need to identify who you're voting for. We have two nominees, Director Miller and Director Taylor. So please be prepared to let us know which nominee you are supporting. And Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Director Bartlett,
Director Taylor,
Director Beal,
John Taylor,
Director Chafee,
Director Mueller,
Director Wong,
Director Taylor,
Director Kelly,
Director Taylor,
Director Khan,
Director Miller,
Director Lombard,
Director Miller?
Director Miller,
I'll vote for myself, thanks, Miller.
Director Murphy,
Director Miller.
Director Trevor O'Neill,
Taylor?
Director Penaloza,
Director Taylor?
Director Taylor,
Director Taylor?
Director Voigt,
Director Mueller?
Director Wagner,
Mueller.
Director Ward.
Director Miller.
Madam Chair, Director Miller received 8 votes. Director Taylor received 7. Therefore, Director Miller has received majority votes for the vote.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Congratulations, Director Vice Chair Miller. Did you have any comments you'd like to make at this time?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to thank the board. I know we all work really well together. I work well with John, and we get along really well down in Central County. And I appreciate everybody's perspectives on this. I know it was a tough vote for a lot of us, but I anticipate working closely with John and the rest of this board in advancing all the priorities of the state and making sure each state relevant in the Orange County and South County. So thank you for the vote.
Thank you, Director or Vice Chair Miller. We're having a little bit of trouble hearing you, but I think you finished. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your service. That was a very close vote. We do have 2 very dedicated and qualified directors who ran. So thank you both for your interest and your commitment to this agency. We now come to the San Joaquin Hills consent calendar, which is item number 4 and 5. Would any directors like to pull or discuss any of these items?
This is Director Penaloza. I'd like to move the consent calendar.
You have a motion by Director Penaloza. Is there a second?
Cynthia Connors, I'll second.
Director Connors, second. I'll ask for the clerk to do a roll call vote.
Chair Kelly,
Yes.
Vice Chair Will O'Neill,
Yes.
Director Bartlett,
Her alternate sitting in now. Dr. Bartlett had to drop off.
Alternate Goebel,
yes.
Director Connors,
Yes.
Alternate Foley, Director Heft,
Yes.
Director James,
Aye.
Director Khan,
Jane?
Director Minigar,
Yes.
Director Hurt,
Yes.
Director Penaloza,
Yes.
Director Taylor,
Yes.
Director Victoric,
Aye.
Director Wagner.
Aye.
Noting the absence of alternate Foley, the item passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Did Khan abstain? Or she was a yes? Okay.
Okay, thank you. And we now come to the Foothill Eastern consent calendar, which are items number 4 and 6. Would any director like to pull any of either of those?
Director Voigt from Lake Forest would like to move the consent calendar for Foothill.
And I will second that. This is Director Ward from San Clemente.
Thank you. We have a motion by Voigt and a second by Kathy Ward. So, Madam Clerk, please call the roll, the vote.
Alternate Goebel,
Yes.
Director Beal,
Yes.
Director Shafi,
Aye.
Director Wong,
Yes.
Director Kelly,
Yes.
Director Khan,
Yes.
Director Lombard,
Yes.
Director Miller,
Aye.
Director Murphy,
Aye.
Director Trevor O'Neill,
Aye.
Director Penaloza,
Yes.
Director Taylor,
Yes.
Director Voigt,
Yes.
Director Wagner,
Aye.
Director Ward. Director Ward,
Aye, sorry.
Madam Chair, the item passes unanimously.
Okay, that item has passed, and public comments continued is next on the agenda, but we have no additional public comments. We'll now then turn to our Chief Executive Officer's report. CEO Johnson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would just like to share that the agency reached an important milestone yesterday. We actually opened the Oso Bridge Parkway to traffic underneath the bridge, providing connectivity between Los Patrones Parkway, the untolled arterial managed and owned by the County of Orange, and the 241 toll road. So it was an exciting day, and I've asked Ms. Olin to share some of the video from our virtual opening, but I'd like to commend the board on your perspective about investing in regional mobility and coming together as a group. While this was a foothill-only expense and decision, it was celebrated by both agencies, and I think that's truly remarkable. So thank you to the board for your support and the direction you've given staff on this project, and thank you to all who helped contribute to making the project possible. With that, I'd like Ms. Olin to go ahead and take the floor and share some of the virtual grand opening with all of you.
All right, thank you. Wendy, can you start the abridged version of the video, please?
Welcome to the Oso Parkway Bridge connecting Los Patrones Parkway and the 241 toll road. This project is the result of a dynamic partnership between the Transportation Corridor Agencies, which funded the project, OC Public Works, which oversaw construction, and Caltrans, who owns the 241 toll road.
Thanks to the Oso Parkway Bridge, drivers traveling northbound on Los Patrones Parkway wanting to continue onto the 241 toll road, and drivers traveling southbound on the 241 wanting to continue onto Los Patrones Parkway can now do so seamlessly by driving under the new bridge rather than having to stop at a busy signalized intersection.
The project improves traffic flow and enhances safety to drivers, bicyclists, and pedestrians. A new sidewalk on the south side of Oso Parkway provides increased access to Tesoro High School, making the trip to and from school easier and safer for students and their families.
The completion of this project is a tremendous accomplishment in our efforts to improve mobility across the region. We all know mobility transcends city and jurisdictional boundaries.
Having served on a variety of Orange County transportation boards, I understand the need to continue to invest in important projects that provide the residents of South Orange County more mobility.
Increasing mobility and finding innovative solutions to transportation challenges are part of TCA's mission and what motivate us today. TCA built, financed, and operates the 73, 133, 241, and 261 toll roads in Orange County. 420 lane miles that represent 20% of Orange County's highway system.
Following the construction and opening of the initial toll road system, TCA has completed multiple projects enhancing mobility and combined delivering a present-day value of $12 billion in infrastructure for our county and the state of California. Our latest achievement, the Oso Parkway Bridge, offers 6 lanes of travel, 3 in each direction, enhances biking and walking for residents of the community.
This project is a celebration of 2 of our most important things, transportation and protection of our environment. And I'm grateful to TCA for its leadership on this project.
The local benefits of the Oso Parkway Bridge cannot be overstated. The new facility provides residents safer access across State Route 241 for students heading to their local high and middle schools. The Oso Parkway Bridge also provides fast and convenient access from Los Patrones to State Route 241 for longer trips to the north and the south parts of Orange County and beyond.
For local trips, the Oso Parkway Bridge project, combined with the recently completed Los Patrones Parkway, improves access to the many restaurants, merchants, retail centers, services, and small businesses in surrounding cities, including Mission Viejo.
It relieves congestion for South County residents, as well as increases accessibility to local restaurants and small businesses. And for those of you that are on the road every day, it will reduce your commute time.
Drivers now have a non-stop option with freeway speed limits, rather than traveling on busy Antonio Parkway with its numerous traffic lights. And conversely, Rancho Santa Margarita residents now have improved access to all the wonderful cities farther south.
The Oso Parkway Bridge represents 2 years of collaboration and hard work. Thank you to all who made it possible.
The engineers whose vision led to the design of the bridge.
The essential workers who physically constructed the bridge during the pandemic.
Staff at Caltrans, OC Public Works, and TCA, who saw to the many details necessary to complete a project of this magnitude.
Our partners at Caltrans for their support.
Last but not least, our elected officials who understood the value and importance of this project.
Thanks also to our next-door neighbors in Rancho Mission Viejo who directly benefit from this project, and to the Rancho Mission Viejo Company for its work to build out Los Patrones Parkway from the Oso Parkway Bridge south.
To local residents, thank you for your patience while this needed infrastructure was being built. Dealing with construction can sometimes be challenging. That's why TCA and OC Public Works made sure to be good neighbors, going through the effort of constructing the bridge overcrossing 1/2 at a time to maintain drive-through access for commuters and residents.
Improving quality of life and mobility for residents is why the Foothill Eastern Transportation Corridor Agency Board prioritized funding for projects like this one.
Throughout its history, TCA has a track record of planning, financing, constructing, and operating needed infrastructure in Orange County. The agency's contributions have undoubtedly improved mobility and mitigated congestion in our region. And the Oso Parkway Bridge is just the latest example of TCA's innovative planning and productive partnerships.
Self-reliance has been a cornerstone for the agencies. Decades ago, forward-thinking officials and business stakeholders had a vision to take action to provide critical infrastructure and enhance quality of life for South Orange County residents.
When I speak to local businesses and chambers of commerce, they tell me how much they depend on the toll roads to keep commitments to their clients. The toll roads offer a safe, reliable, and predictable commute option. Every trip taken on the toll roads is one less car congesting our local roads and freeway.
The completion of the Oso Parkway Bridge comes at a time when transportation funds are focused on rehabilitation and maintenance, not system expansion. TCA is able to bring projects like this to fruition thanks to sound fiscal planning and fiscal responsibility that have kept the agency on solid footing for years. The $40 million project was financed by TCA with zero taxpayers' dollars and zero new debt.
TCA should be commended for funding their entire project without burdening Orange County taxpayers.
It's important to note that investment is not just in the form of funding, it also includes the tremendous efforts contributed by all of the agencies to collaborate with each other and the community.
Today's grand opening is about more than just a bridge. It's about partnerships. It's about mobility. It's about connecting our cities. It's about real progress.
We invite you to come out and drive the now open Oso Parkway Bridge and see how we've improved connectivity and safety for Orange County.
And now I'm going to toss it to my board of directors to cut the ribbon and open the Oso Parkway Bridge to our community.
All right, thank you, Madam Chair and honorable directors. That was an abridged version of the opening video. That full video that was showed yesterday during the premiere for the virtual grand opening is available on Facebook and YouTube. And we've also posted to social just the ribbon cutting segment of that video in case you're interested in that. That's on Facebook and YouTube as well. And of course, staff is happy to share links with you if you'd like. I just want to thank you all because I know that for everyone who participated that there was a time commitment. And I also wanted to thank your cities and local chambers for helping us spread the news about the event and share our content. I wanted to point out that we're also on the front page of the local section of the Register, an article about the event and the opening, and we can send you a link to that as well electronically if you'd like. And I also wanted to give a special shout out to my team, Hillary, Kim, Melissa, Stephanie, and Wendy for all the work that went into this. It was done completely in-house. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer those.
This is Cynthia Connors.
Go ahead, Director Connors.
I just want to comment on what a remarkable accomplishment this is of major construction and cooperation with the other transportation agencies. And I want to say I really appreciate the video, and I think the ribbon cutting was very creative and very well edited.
Thank you so much. We did have to pivot to an all virtual event, but I'm happy to report that as of this morning, we had over 1,455 views of that video, and we expect those numbers to increase.
Thank you, Mrs. Olin. You and the team did an incredible job on that virtual event. What a challenge. And that has to be the most unique ribbon cutting ever. So thank you for not showing the 2 or 3 times that I dropped the ribbon ball. I did finally catch it, but that was great. And I love how you were able to incorporate all of the directors into that ribbon cutting. Are there any other comments about that virtual event?
No, Madam Chair, I'll just share that we received a lot of accolades for the project and especially the opening. I've received a lot of emails commending us for our partnership effort and for using our financial strengths to construct the project. So it's been very positive. And as Ms. Olin highlighted, the only question I've received is who did we use to make the video and how much did it cost? And I've been very happy to say, while it might not always be the case, this excellent work was done entirely in-house with no additional cost. So I commend Ms. Olin and our communications team for their work on this.
Absolutely, thank you. And CEO Johnson, do you have anything else to?
No, I think that's a very positive note for me to conclude my comments on, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you. Now, next on the agenda is director's report and new business. Do any directors have anything they'd like to share at this time? Okay, that does conclude our business agenda for today. And I will turn it over to General Counsel to take us into closed session, and CEO Johnson will advise us on the procedure of how we do this virtually again. So, Mr. Joseph?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Closed session will be in 3 parts today. The first part will be for San Joaquin Hills only, and is a conference with legal counsel regarding anticipated litigation under subdivisions A and D2 of Government Code 54956.9 regarding a claim relating to a car accident occurring at the intersection of Campus Drive and Bristol Street North as described in the agenda. The second portion of the closed session will be a joint session with the San Joaquin Hills and Foothill Eastern agencies. First, a conference with legal counsel regarding existing litigation under subdivisions A and D1 of Government Code Section 54956.1, the in-rate litigation and associated industries cases as described in the agenda. And the second will be a conference with legal counsel regarding anticipated litigation under Government Code 54956.9, subdivisions A and D2 regarding significant exposure to litigation. There are 3 potential matters. Then the final portion of the closed session will be Foothill Eastern only, conference with legal counsel regarding existing litigation under Government Code 54956.9, subdivisions A and D1, matter entitled Jeff Boyd and Roy Alvarado versus the County of Orange et al., as described in the agenda, the Reserve Maintenance Corporation versus Foothill Eastern TCA, and the City of San Clemente versus Foothill Eastern TCA, both as described in the agenda. And the final item under the Foothill Eastern only closed session will be a conference with legal counsel regarding anticipated litigation under 54956.9, subdivisions A and D2 regarding significant exposure to litigation. We do not anticipate reportable action.
Thank you. CEO Johnson?
So directors, to facilitate your closed session meetings, we ask that the San Joaquin Hills only members, that they give us about 5 minutes to set up for that closed session. So we could start promptly at 10:25. The San Joaquin Hills item should only take about 5 minutes. So we would ask that the Foothill Eastern only members rejoin us again promptly at about 10:30. And then at the end of the joint meeting, we will ask only the Foothill only members to stay on. To facilitate this process, we ask that you stay connected in the Zoom session, and our staff will move you to the waiting room as appropriate. If somehow we make a mistake and move you to the waiting room and you are part of a board, please call or text one of the staff or myself, and we will make sure we get that rectified immediately.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. We do have challenges with our virtual meetings, but we're getting a lot better at it, and I think we have a good process here. So we will now recess into closed session, and according to the procedure that CEO Johnson has advised us.
Okay. So again, directors, just stay connected, and we will move you accordingly.
over now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I will open the meeting again. We are back from closed session, and I will ask General Counsel if there is anything to report.
No, Madam Chair.
There is no reportable action from closed session. I will now adjourn us. The next regular scheduled meeting of the Boards of Directors will be held on February 11th at 9:30 a.m. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you.